right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Symphogear, Season 2, Episode 4.
All right.
Fine, officially. We're going to be
Reborn.
fighting. Yep, she's reborn, and
about to bring the end through something that came around at the beginning.
yes. Nephilim are a thing. Okay. But also, potentially more importantly, she's about to fight our three girls, except Chris is kind of out of commission, and the rest of them are affected by something, they're not sure what,
Right.
that hurts them when they use their abilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tsubasa, so good luck. This is probably going to end up being a battle mostly with you and Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Given the way things are going.
Uh-huh.
But okay. This is them putting all their chips on the table against us though. And that's mostly a good thing because I would say that we'll then get to learn quite a bit about them, especially if Fine then speaks a little bit more directly to our girls here.
Because this Maria does seem very different than the Fine that we've known. So what is this particular flavor of Fine that we have here?
Yeah.
Is there any difference between the reincarnations and such?
Yeah, based on the stuff that Hibiki did give her at the end of Season 1. In terms of things that might influence who she is.
Yeah.
But yeah, big fight, and we're here for it in the water. So without further ado, let's get into this. All right, everyone, now be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below, then come back here for the discussion. All right, okay, this was a really sweet end to an episode.
Yeah,
it felt very jarring the way we shifted over
We're suddenly
to it.
doing slice of life stuff.
But hey, I'm not gonna knock it for when we actually get it. Like
any excuse for slice of life stuff, let's have it.
Let's have it. Yeah.
And like, oh man, I love the dynamic of those two more and more the more they're on screen, and we even got an additional motivation for them. That's really interesting. They're not actually wanting to serve Fine; they're wanting to serve Maria, and they want to make sure that Maria is kept safe from Fine.
Exactly.
That's cool. Yeah. That's really cool.
That's really cool. Because Fine being something that they're very much aware of, the mechanics behind what happens when Fine reincarnates is something that is like, okay, for sure. But the idea of, wait. We know we have to work with Fine because we have our own goals as well that are tied to hers for the most part. But no, we do love Maria. Like that's someone that's really close to us and important to us. So no, if we can use you as little as possible, that would be great. Which
is also a fun little meta way, or a good explanation for a meta thing of, no, you have to go through the ads before you get to the final boss, right? But in this case, they're motivated to make sure that, yes,
but in this case,
there is a mechanical reason why we need to make sure that the main antagonist of this arc fights as little as possible.
Right, but it's also a thing of where we have to have the antagonist in a fun way have a situation that they need to overcome, turning us into the supporters of the antagonist's goals because we see them struggling and failing and
we don't have a base, we don't have a place to stay, we need food for our deranged demon pet or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Okay, well, the only way to fix this...
Go stalk them at school and like
go to infiltrate the festival.
Yeah. And of course, Tsubasa is probably used to the idea of people being like, is that who I think it is? And she's like,
exactly.
I've been discovered,
Yeah, and then running into Chris, and it's like, yes, I get the feeling of being watched too. It's the committee.
Like, they want me to sing, damn it! It's like, no.
I love
At least they
stuff.
went for you and not me because they didn't figure out who I really am,
And then the part where one of them, I can't remember the name, but the blonde one, the Genki one, the serious one is like spying on Tsubasa, and then she just grabs her and no, like,
yeah, and she almost like twirled her into her arms like a dance like kind of thing. That was amazing.
Like
there's so much personality in the animation in ways that are very cultured in the fight.
Sure.
That was hilarious. Like if we wanted to like freeze frame
all the times where Chris's ass was shown to us when she went
boom, boom,
like
and
spinning and
be
flying.
Like, oh, hi, hello there.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
I do see what you are doing here.
But
animators have to have fun too, I guess.
Exactly. And by the way, the whole, as far as because for the past few episodes, we've had situations where they come into conflict with the antagonists, and then the antagonists basically pull out some pseudo bullshit kind of thing that they have to make it so that they can get away. And I keep liking them more and more the more they happen.
Right.
First one, we had Giga Slime, which I really didn't like. Second one, we have some mysterious gas thing that weakens their powers. They're in their base, so there's reason for that to happen.
Sure.
We didn't get an explanation for what that was or whatever, and it did seem to stop having an effect in this episode, but, whatever. And then this one, they have a cloaked ship. Cool. So yes, Chris is going to snipe the thing down, but it's cloaked, it disappears.
Yeah.
Like that is a great way to explain just because someone starts to run away or they give like a momentary distraction, that doesn't mean that they're able to actually get away.
Now we just can't go
we
after
can't
them.
give chase, right? It's we break a hole through this wall that they didn't expect and get into the sewers. It's like no, what happens after, right? But with a cloaked ship, no, you're scot-free. Like that's it, right? And Genjiro doesn't even know what to do. He's like, well, shit, okay, that's a thing, I guess. Yeah. But now they're at school. Yeah. And I don't know whether they're planning on just attacking them here or attacking them with song. But yes, I hope that this goes into a full-on Team Rocket school competition.
Love this.
with like you said, like stakes of like, give us your crystals if if we win. like that is the kind of absolute nonsense anime bullshit that I live for.
Please give it to me. Yeah. And if they don't, that's fine, because we just built up the other side of things in that this is my home. I care about this so much. It's my family, my friends.
Exactly.
And now they're going to burn it all away.
Yep. Like, and by the way, that could be another way to basically hamper our protagonists so that they can't fight at full force, because there's hundreds of friends here that, would die if you did your full missile salvo, Chris. Like, that might not be an option,
Yeah, and maybe also it's a thing where maybe Chris has to handle this herself, because you can't just reveal that you're, a Symphogear user.
Sure.
Yeah, as
like
talked about
maybe
before.
Hibiki, helps, but it's like, stay out of this.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just that whole ending bit for the episode, I never in a million years would have expected that from the previous episode
that would be what we're getting in this episode.
Never.
Yeah,
never.
That was very surprising. It was very fun,
and we got it, and it was great.
Yeah, we definitely enjoyed it. But all in all, I think the big things that they're setting up are a couple aspects of Fine's plan with regards to their goal as a terrorist organization, and also the stuff that they're setting up with the Japanese politician guy, the Secretary Defense, whatever guy he is, not spaghetti. Wow,
noodle man.
Noodle man. Yeah. Setting up that they are a bunch of American scientists that broke off from a group that was called the sacristy or the sacrist.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. FIS basically. Federal Institute of Sacrists. Okay, so we've heard of that phrase with regards to the Sacristy di Durandal, which was a near complete relic.
Okay.
Way before episode 1. Basically.
Right. So that's where.
So is this a group basically that was specifically the Americans' equivalent for?
I'm guessing
going after the knowledge of relics.
And I like that they set up that it was established by Fine, because that's something where then whatever knowledge they have, whatever the infrastructure is there, because that would be the biggest problem with Fine if you have to be reincarnated is, do you start actually from scratch, or do you leave stuff behind as the next me that comes along can take control of this stuff, and here you go, right? So yes, of course they'll have a bunch of things that Genjiro and Co are not prepared for, because this is an immortal being that can have as much prep time as she wants, and she decided to start attacking now, so she thought she was prepared.
Yeah, or at the very least, this was the next reincarnation of Fine that was ready for this, so they were waiting for Fine to come back.
Yep.
And then they had beings that were ready to be maybe on a little bit of a randomness thing. set up to be the next vessel for Fine because they had tracked her lineage, her bloodline.
That is a very good point. Yeah.
So Maria was basically maybe that's why it's these 3 girls specifically, is that any one of them could have been it, maybe. Or Maria was the one that was specifically meant to be it, and that's why her mother is the one that's also kind of leading their group.
Right, yeah.
I'm also very excited about the fact that the mother seems to be dying, and there's probably some kind of reason for that tied to what their plan is and what their their interactions with the relics are, probably. So I mean, we'll see. Because blood coughed up is way different than the just I'm old, you know.
Yeah, well, and
like,
we did
I'm
get that
give out in 5 years, but it's
right. We got that bit in the first episode where that seemed to be like hinting at Maria's backstory and stuff, where the mom saved her from like falling debris or something like that.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah,
though, it looked like.
So I don't know why that would necessarily have a continued effect, but maybe it could be tied to that.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. I love these 2 girls stalking Tsubasa. That was super fun.
That was wonderful. Like it can be a really tough thing in anime. I feel like to balance the fantastical elements with high school antics, and some anime do like handle that transition better than others. And maybe
it's still awkward of a transition.
It's still an awkward transition, but maybe because of the general vibe that Symphogear sort of generates of like don't think about things too closely, like just enjoy the fun ride, you know?
Yeah.
That this kind of thing works so well, even though it is still like, whoa, you know, we were just having this fight with cloaked ships and things, you know, and then all of a sudden it's festival, you know, right, in the same episode, and then we get a performance from Chris. But
hey, I'm here for it, so more of that.
Me too.
But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below. For our Patreon, you get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. You can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.